Rttx 165381. This is the second rail car to this pack. I just shot the video of that first car over there. This is going to be an identical car, but we'll just walk around it. It's a great looking car. Very straight. Just came in via rail. So let's take a walk around. And I think on this car I'll show you on this end of where the drawbar is at. Right, so whenever we have a two-pack, they come in where there's no coupler in the middle. They just have this drawbar, right? Just a stationary bar that connects these two cars together. Let's take a look inside. That's what it looks like. Right, just drop that pin and everything comes out. All right, so this rail car, you can see that it's a fantastic looking center sill there, completely straight all the way down. Body bolster bottom cover plate goes underneath the center sill. Right, this is the center sill here. This is the body bolster over here. That plate goes across the bottom, very typical. This cross member going across here, that's a C8 by probably a 12.25, 7 inches tall. I think on this one all the cross members are going to be that. You can see them down there. Yeah, they're all going to be that C7 by 12.25. Side sill is pretty standard for a flush deck. Longitudinal cross members, which are these long pieces going down over here. Those go the length of the car. What's a little bit special about this one is these are 6 by 3s, 3 inches tall, 6 inches wide. Usually outboard of the transition of the center sill, the deep section to the shallow section of the center sill, the inside channel will usually go from a 6 by 3 to a 6 by 2. 6 by 2 being out here, but on this rail car, it's a 6 by 3 all the way down. So this one's usually a 6 by 2 for the first 20 feet or so. Then it transitions down to a 6 by 3, or transitions up to a 6 by 3. But this one has a 6 by 3 all the way down. So that's a little bit different about this car. Okay, let's take a look at the second cross member. This car's in really good shape. Yeah, look how thick that center sill is. Nice car. Let's take a look a little bit further down. Actually, I think I'm going to hop over. This is all dirt on this side with goat heads, and this side's asphalt with no goat heads. I'll choose no goat heads. Alright, so this car here, there's the center sill. It drops down a little bit lower. So usually the body bolster sitting right here. You'll have 1 or 2 cross members over here, latitudinal cross members, X1, and we call those X1s. X2 latitudinal cross member would be right around here. Then X3 starts here and goes all the way down. Let's take a look at that. Sometimes there'll be X3 here, then there'll be right at the center of the rail car, there'll be another special one, a little bit different, but on this particular car style, I know from experience that they're all going to be the same. All right, so let's take a look. And there it is. There's X2. X2 is just like X1 way down over there. Hopefully you can see that. There's your body bolster, so it's X1, body bolster, X2. X2 and X1 are very similar, except for that gusset is taller on this, since we have more room here. The center sill is getting deeper. Then we transition over here to the X3, which is just like X1, except for it has that kicker. Kicker is typically like a 4x4 by either 3/8 or 1/2 inch angle iron. Okay, that's pretty typical. Car's in great shape, straight all the way down. All those parts we still need to knock off. You can see here, this area right here, this bottom piece here is what would typically be damaged if this car was derailed, but the car looks in great shape. You can see a tiny little ding there, but nothing significant. Car's in really good shape. Let's go take a look at the other end. All this stuff will be cut off. All right. That's all there is to it. This end looks fantastic too. Let's go take a look at another car.